before I left hospital, I went to see a dietitian, you see, because I'd lost a bit of weight, you know. And I said to the dietitian, I said, well, what should I do when I get home, you see? What sort of things should I be eating? Anyway, he said I should eat a healthy diet. And I said, well, what's that really then? He said, vegetables, fresh fruit and nuts. So I thought, that's a brilliant idea, thank you very much. So I went to my supermarket, you see, and I got myself some nuts, you see. I got some donuts. And the great thing about donuts is that they cover 2 out of the 3 categories because they're filled with strawberries. So not only are they nuts, but they're also fruit, you see. They've all gone. Where have my nuts gone? Briss! Briss! Have you been eating my nuts? I'll bloody kill you, you greedy bugger! The other day I was in the pub with my friend Nobby. Nobby Nibbler, not his real name. And we were talking about the horse that lives in the field around the corner from his house, between his house and the pub, you see. And, you know, he was saying that he thinks that horse is retired. And I said, no. That farmer, you see, who owns that farm, is not a sentimentalist. If that horse was retired, he'd be sticking things together by now. And Nobby Nibbler, you see, went on about his crafting and stuff. He said, oh, he'd be making models, you see, out of little matchsticks and lollipop sticks and things, you know, and do little craft projects, you see. That's what you do when you're retired, apparently. Anyway, I had to point out to my idiotic friend that as horses don't have thumbs and fingers, they would find it rather difficult to manipulate these small items into a position where they could fix them to make the model of whatever they were making, you see. So actually, that just proves that he can't be retired. Anyway, Nobby mulled this over for a moment, you know. And then he came back to me with a retort. He said, well, that's all very well for retired horses. But what about retired chimpanzees who do crafting projects? And I was about to muster my argument when I realised that it would be groundless and that actually he had me stumped. Well, there's a first time for everything. The other day I was having lunch with an old friend from university, you see, in the town, you know, in a very nice cafe, which is on the sort of first floor, kind of mezzanine floor. So it's a bit raised from the pavement, you see. We were sat in the window having our lunch. Anyway, I noticed Nobby Nibbler walk past, you see. And I saw him looking up and he recognised my socks. Anyway, about 20 minutes later, he came back, you see, and was 3 feet taller. So I can only surmise that he went home for a pair of stilts. And he did 2 passes past the window and looked in. Wanted to know what was going on, you know. Anyway, on the 3rd pass, he fell on his face, which was what he deserved, really. Anyway, so we finished our, you know, lunch. I saw Nobby Nibbler in the pub the day later, you see. I knew he was itching to find out what had been going on and who I was having lunch with, you see. So he said, oh, well, I saw you having lunch. And I said, yes. He said, you looked like you were enjoying your lunch yesterday. I said, yes. He said, you were having it with somebody else. I said, yeah, I was, yes. And anyway, I said, look, I know what you're getting at. I thought I'd throw him another line, you see. So I said to him, I was having an artisan ploughman's with Saran Oham. And he said, is he Irish? I said, no, he's Spanish, I think.